Salt Lake City, 1931. An obscure artifact unearthed in the Utah Salt Flats. Dr. Samuel Harcourt, on expedition, has unearthed an ancient enigma, an unphotographable tablet. Local and national scientists validate the relic's Sumerian origin, posing a baffling question that shocks the scholarly world. The tablet's unsettling aura and Dr. Jack Blake's abrupt removal have added intrigue to the story. Harcourt's obsession, ignited by Victoria Aiden's vanishing, will find its zenith on October 28th. The team has chosen an unconventional path and are set to unveil the arcane secrets during a Halloween extravaganza, including live jazz, snakes, immersive experiences, and the prize tablet itself. What awaits the elite and the determined? With a hefty price tag of $44 American, the mystery thickens. The answers beckon to you in the shadows. Will you be one of the few to experience the inexplicable? Carl Calloway was a man on a mission. When the ivory towers failed him, he sought a different breed of scholar. Enter Rosalie Penbrook, the dealer in the rare, the occult, and the unique. When she deals, the powerful take heed. In the smoky depths of 1930s Brooklyn, in a secret speakeasy, worlds collided. Carl glimpsed in Rosalie's eyes a wisdom beyond the norm, a tantalizing smirk hinting at the missing link. With her arsenal of arcane knowledge, occult manuscripts, supernatural tarot, and haunted relics, she became the compass in this journey through the shadows. Together, they transcended the limits of the law and the clutches of the grave. With Rosalie's insight, the path to the elusive seventh omen materialized, and the team discovered the coveted tablet. Stay tuned, dear viewers, for in the depths of the unknown, Rosalie Penbrook and Carl Calloway redefine the rules of the game. Secrets will be unshackled, magical items sold, and the shadows will quake as this enigma unfolds. Victoria Aiden, the captivating socialite turned fearless archaeologist, has vanished into thin air, leaving the city on edge. In a twist that could have been plucked from the pages of Chandler's Finest, a will emerges, exposing an enigmatic secret, a collection of 6 cursed artifacts, each with a tale more mysterious than the last. Enter Gillian Blomquist, not just a trusted colleague, but Victoria's secret roommate, stepping into the shadows, braving the unknown. As the quest unfolds, Gillian turns to Dr. Samuel Harcourt and Victoria's mysterious friend Carl Calloway in a relentless pursuit of the truth amidst shadows and deception. The dark room, with its eerie red glow, conceals clues hinting at an extraordinary tablet, the missing piece to the vanishing act. Don't miss The Seventh Omen, an evening of phantasmagoria, jazz, experiences, dancing, and snakes. Get ready for a night of revelations that will echo through time at the Arcane Extravaganza on October 28th.
Goodness gracious, Jacob, let me tell you about the darndest thing. It was like I was swept up in a cyclone and landed in a world of wonder. I stumbled upon a blue door just hanging there in the trees. And would you believe it? I heard music pouring from the other side. My curiosity got the best of me. Through the door I went, landing in a place like no other. Oh, Jacob, the sight was like something out of a dream. Folks were wearing clothes that could outshine a Kansas sunrise. And tunes, they were like a chorus of enchanted critters, the jungle itself joining in on the rhythm. No need for a dance partner, I tell ya. My feet were just itching to jitterbug to the beat. And the people, oh my stars, they were as beautiful as wildflowers in bloom. But here I am now, back in plain old Utah. It's like a black and white after a world of color. But fear not, Jacob, for I have a secret. The seventh omen, they call it. An arcane extravaganza that can spirit you from the 1930s to the hippest dance floor. DJ Lore, DJ Party Slut, and Forrest 4-Eye Smith are the wizards conjuring the tunes. Picture it, Jacob, October 28th at the Clubhouse. A modern-day Oz right here in our own backyard.
The year was 31. The city, Salt Lake, a place veiled in shadows and secrets deeper than the abyss. In the heart of this enigmatic realm was Caspian Crane, a man with a murky past dabbling in the arcane arts. A dame's death had him dancing on the edge of reason, searching for answers in the shadows. This dame was his muse, his reason to dance, and now that she's gone, he's dancing with the devil. Caspian's obsession, a hunger for forbidden knowledge and a chance to change the past. His method, the 7 omens. Caspian seeks eternal life, a ticket to the underworld, and a chance to snatch his love from its cold, unforgiving clutches. In this peculiar panorama, the spirits of the old world collide with the vigor of the new, a symphony of phantasmagoria. Will you take the plunge on October 28th and experience the 7th omen? A journey where the very fabric of reality teeters on the edge, and only one thing is certain: those who journey will emerge forever altered. A tall, dark, and handsome scholar. Amir al-Maghreb, a man steeped in mystique and ancient secrets. Born in Morocco, this tall, enigmatic historian wears sophistication like a tailored suit. With a well-groomed beard and embroidered caftans, his words are as smooth as silk, spun with a touch of mischief that is as entrancing as it is charming. Amir's in the spotlight at the 7th Omen on October 28th, and he adds an international flair to the shindig. He's the go-to guy for deciphering cryptic symbols and unlocking the secrets of ancient relics. There's whispers of a notebook he keeps, scribbled with forgotten scripts, rumored to be the key to the mysterious tablet's true power. But here's where it gets really juicy, folks. Amir's got a supernatural knack, sight beyond time, they call it. Lay hands on an ancient relic like the tablet, and he's seeing the past and future. It's like he's got one foot in the here and now, and the other in the age of the Sumerians. So, if you're at the extravaganza, keep an eye on Amir al-Maghreb. He's a man of mystery, and in a game like this, mystery can be the key to survival. Tale unfurled like a smoke ring in a dimly lit room, swirling with shadows of sorrow and the glint of opulence. Carl's world was a mansion of high society, but within its walls, he was a man adrift in the sea of glittering expectations. Victoria Aiden, a name that echoes like a haunting melody in the smoky air, was a mosaic of elegance and intellect. She walked through the world with a grace that belied her tumultuous journey, a symphony of contrast that drew Carl into her orbit. In the dim corners of lavish gatherings, their souls danced to a rhythm only they understood. It wasn't a dance of passion, but a choreography of understanding, of being understood. For in this city of masks, they found solace in each other's unmasked hearts. Victoria, the maestro of forbidden love and arcane secrets, held the keys to realms Carl had only glimpsed in dreams. Her disappearance was a discordant note that shattered the melody of his life. The void left by her absence was a storm, and grief was the rain that fell relentlessly upon his withering soul. Carl, the marionette master of his own fate, decided to pull the strings of his destiny. He resolved to honor Victoria's legacy, to dance to the tune of her final desire. The lunar eclipse, a celestial ballet of shadows, was to be the final stage for his grand act. He called upon a troupe of characters as diverse as a jigsaw puzzle: lovers, enemies, relic dealers, scientists, shamans, and scholars. Their symphony was to be performed on a night cloaked in the mystique of a lunar eclipse. In a city of eternal night, where secrets were the currency and shadows whispered forgotten truths, the stage was set. The air crackled with anticipation, a palpable electricity that mingled with jazz melodies and the hiss of slithering snakes. It was a night where grief would either find solace or be swallowed by the abyss of spectacle. And so, the curtains of fate were drawn, revealing a scene where bonds were epic, grief was tremendous, and the lunar eclipse cast its enigmatic glow upon the 7th Omen. On October 28th, the lunar eclipse begins. The plot thickens, and the night is pregnant with secrets waiting to be revealed.
How would you like to stay just as young as you are, not to grow a day older for the next 200 years? No, I'm not plugging some new miracle cosmetic. The eternal triangle plus eternal youth equals a wacky little romance.
Dive into haunted hot tubs. Steeped in alchemical mystery, legend tells of alchemists pursuing eternal life in these bubbling cauldrons. Now they hold eldritch secrets. Spirits awaken on a lunar eclipse, guarding their mystic brews. Are you brave enough to soak in immortality's whispers? Join us on October 8th for a chilling journey into history, magic, and the quest for eternal youth. Come experience dancing, jazz, slithering snakes, and phantasmagoria at the 7th Omen. In the heart of a city draped in shadows, Dash Adler, the academic whiz and secret society member with a knack for danger, has but a minute to seize destiny's hand. The moon, on the cusp of an eclipse, holds the key, a mystic tablet, a gateway to the unknown. Adler, exuding elegance, a Bond-esque figure in a world of mystery, is orchestrating his grand play. Dash has seated himself in the archaeological dig, done his research, and before the fullness of the lunar eclipse at 10:14 p.m. on October 28th, Adler will set his gaze on the prize. Dr. Harcourt is blissfully unaware of the scheme and parades the ancient relic to the highest bidder on this night of snakes, jazz, experiences, and spectacle. Will Adler's diversion and fireworks sway the crowd? Will Adler seize the tablet and dash away? The story has only just begun. Join us for the 7th Omen, a night of enigma, eclipse, and revelation. In a world where shadows have voices and spies lurk in moonlit corners, what secrets will Adler unveil, and what lies behind the gateway he guards? In the sultry heart of the Big Easy, where secrets slink like smoke and shadows play their wicked games, Amadeo Beaumont, a maestro of violins, aimed for more than strings and melody. His craving was to craft a violin that could plumb the depths of human want. A violin laced with whispers of Marie Laveau's voodoo magic. Amadeo sourced rare wood, resin spun from the souls driven to madness by desire. Under moonlit nights, amidst the scent of incense and voodoo symbols, he infused the very soul of New Orleans into the Sonata Maladetta. But fate danced a grim waltz. The violin exchanged hands, leaving a trail of madness and consumed lives. Fearing its wrath, the cursed fiddle was locked away in a crypt, its melody still haunting seekers of power. Victoria Aiden, enraptured by whispers of the cursed melody, discovered the crypt and recovered her. Veronica Vesper, a soul lost in perpetual search, has felt the violin's call. She is unaware of the eerie dance of fate on this Halloween night. Soon, the Sonata Maladetta will resonate again. Will you hear the song? Dr. Samuel Harcourt had traveled the world in search of the most enigmatic, desired, and obscure possessions known to the civilized world. A highly educated man, he pored over photographs, ancient manuscripts, books of intrigue, and interviewed countless mystics to find himself in ownership of some of the greatest treasures the world had never known. Never known because he, the Dr. Samuel Harcourt, was so driven by his desire to obtain these objects that he lost everything to his passion for possession. Perhaps the madness will one day cease for this man, or perhaps he will never truly escape the promise of yet another thing to keep him company and enchant him, if only for a little while. And if he could, I'm sure he'd make the moon his own, for that's how far he'd go to obtain yet another treasure to show off to his distinguished guests. Will you be visiting his collection? Come, be enamored and see what the doctor has in store for all of us this October 28th at the Clubhouse. It's sure to be an event to eclipse all others this Halloween.